Morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm back here at Team Toyota of Princeton to check out this brand new 2023 Toyota Corolla Cross XLE all-wheel drive in green metallic. Great looking metallic flake in this color. But let me know what you think about the color green on a Corolla Cross. It's an interesting choice, especially for dealer stock. But we're going to check this Corolla Cross XLE all-wheel drive out. See what it's bringing to the Corolla Cross lineup for the 2023 model year. So let's dig in. All right, the front end of this Corolla Cross, again with the green, looking good. Toyota badge on the front of the grille, functionality top and bottom, flat black on the lower part of the grille, which I think is a good choice. LED headlights, LED daytime running lamps, LED turn signals, LED fog lamps on the front of this XLE. Good solid looking front end, and I like where they go with the body color here down below as well to tie that in with the upper part of the grille. They did the same on the rear, which I think was a smart move. All right, the wheel and tire setup on this Corolla Cross. We have an 18-inch machined aluminum alloy wheel, gloss black and silver. Toyota badge on the center cap, standard brake and rotor package. Now these 18-inch wheels are wrapped in Goodyear Assurance all-season tires, 225 on the width, a 55 series sidewall 18s, all four corners, all-wheel drive. As we move on closer, we do have a color match side view mirror with LED turn signals, color matched on the front and rear door handle, fuel filler cap on the left side. I do like this trim that runs across the top of the windows and into the tailgate that says Corolla Cross. So I think that was a nice design cue for this vehicle. And now we have a roof spoiler coming off the top, color matched roof with shark fin antenna, flat black on the roof rails and the crossbars. And then we have a standard sunroof in this XLE. All right, the rear end of the Corolla Cross, we do have the roof spoiler coming off the top, but it's not, doesn't come that far back. So you really can't hide this rear wiper up here. But I would like to see them try to work a way where they can do that, protect it from the elements and the car washes. We have the green coming down with the Toyota badge on the middle. On the left side of the tailgate, Corolla Cross on the right side, XLE all-wheel drive. I love the fact that they took these LED lights with turn signals and they kept the directional up here on top. They only have the stationary part of the light blinking, and therefore when you open the tailgate they don't have to move it to the lower part of the bumper. Thought that was a smart move because in this subcompact SUV segment we have car makers that are putting the turn signals way down here, and I just think that's too low. So that's a good move by Toyota to keep them up high. Down below we have flat black on the rear bumper area with, again, that green metallic color match down below, which I think is a really nice look on this vehicle. And of course we have our exhaust tucked up underneath the right side of the vehicle. All right, we're under the hood of this Corolla Cross XLE. What do we have for a power plant? Well, we have Toyota's 2-liter naturally aspirated inline 4-cylinder engine mated to a CVT transmission. 169 horsepower, 151 pound-feet of torque. The Corolla Cross can tow up to 1,500 pounds. MPG's 29 in the city, 32 on the highway, 30 combined. The engine's minimum octane rating is 87, so you can run this on regular unleaded gas. All right, so before we get into the interior of this Corolla Cross, you're going to want to know, Mike, how much does this cost? Well, here's the deal. The 2023 Corolla Cross XLE all-wheel drive, this is the top trim in the gas-only Corolla Cross for 2023. Base MSRP $29,015. Now, this Corolla Cross has some options, so we have to add $1,250 for the convenience package. That gets you the tilt and slide moonroof and the power liftgate. We then have to add in $800 for the JBL premium audio system, which is 9 speakers including the subwoofer and an amplifier. Then we have to add in $289 for the all-weather floor and cargo liners, an extra $330 for the crossbars, an extra $130 for the door edge guards, an extra $150 for the mud guards, and an extra $80 for the wheel locks. We then have to add in destination and delivery of $1,350 from Toyota's Huntsville, Alabama assembly plant, and we have a total MSRP for this vehicle from the factory of $33,394. Let's check out the interior. Starting with the footbox, a nice large dead pedal brake and accelerator. The floor mats are in the cargo area at this time. Seats, there you go. Power seats with lumbar for the driver, manual assist for the front passenger. And then we have black soft-tex material seats with the stitching. Headrest is nice and soft. Bolstering is nice and soft. Nice clean design on the interior of this Corolla Cross. Door panel, simple design. All soft touch up top with the brushed aluminum door handle, brushed aluminum trim on the grab handle, flat black on the switchgear, a nice soft door armrest. Not bad on the door pocket for a subcompact. The speaker down there is the JBL updated sound system. We have hard black plastic on top. I do like this brushed aluminum design into the heat and air vent. Then we go soft touch with stitching and nice size glove box. Infotainment screen, we have Toyota's 8-inch infotainment system. This is the updated version, so we do have our navigation in here, but again, it's subscription based, so you have to actually put in your personal information, create an account, and subscribe to get the nav. But with wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, I would just go ahead and hook up my phone and use CarPlay or Android Auto for my maps and nav. But you can go to your music, you can program your Sirius XM or any other channels, you can Bluetooth your phone, you can go to your vehicle settings, check out your vehicle alerts, check out your trip information, go to overall settings, set up your Wi-Fi hotspot, Bluetooth devices, driver profiles, any of that action is in here. So it's a really simple and easy system to use. As we go into reverse, there you have it. Nice and large, clear with trajectory, like the fact it takes up the whole 8 inches, looks good on the backup camera. We do have a physical volume knob right here, which I like. 2 heat and air vents, 4-way hazards. We have dual climate, which is a nice touch. Down below here, we have 2-stage heated seats for the driver and the front passenger. And then we have a USB-C and a wireless charging pad. Up here you have your traction control off and engine auto stop start. We'll rock with that off today. Here's the gear shift that's going to take you through the CVT transmission. Here is your electric emergency brake, auto vehicle hold, 2 cup holders. Not a huge fan of all this gloss black plastic in here. It's going to get scuffed up. And then we have our Toyota key fob right here, lock, unlock, pop the tailgate, panic button, Toyota emblem on the back or on the bottom, and nothing on the back. Usually it says like Corolla Cross or something on the back. So that's a bummer. And now we have our center armrest, semi-soft with the stitching. Open it up and we have place to store stuff, a 12-volt and a USB-C. Toyota steering wheel, nice 10 and 2 notches. We have the brushed aluminum on the horn button with the Toyota badge, looking good. Round bottom wheel, but it's easy to get in and out. It's a fairly large driver cockpit for such a small SUV, so I like that. Flat black on the switchgear, telephone voice commands on the left, along with the controls for your digital dash. And then on the right, you have your modes for your infotainment system, the Seek for your music, and then your adaptive cruise control and safety suite controls. And then we go to our headlights and fog lamp controls. And then on the right side, we have our front and rear windshield wiper. Down below, bright and dim the dash, adaptive high beams on off. And then we have a manual tilting and telescoping wheel. So that's nice. And then as we move in, we have our all digital dash looking good. And you can go through different information that you want to see here and configure it how you want to have it. So it is a very, very nice, easy system to use here on this Corolla Cross. Overhead console, here you go on the Corolla Cross. If you want your dome lighting to come on and off when you open and close the door, this door button remains pushed in. When you open the door, the lighting comes on. When you close the door, the lighting will dim out. Controls for your sunroof, but you open the shade manually and then hit the open button and back it goes. And then you can hit the close button and it will close up. And then on the right side, you have your tilt function, so you can hit up and it will tilt up, and then you hit down and it will tilt down, and then you can just close up your shade by hand. Then we have our sun visor with vanity and an LED light. And then, does it slide? No, but you do have an extension to block out the side sun. Getting in the back seat of the Corolla Cross, I have the seat set for my driving position, so we'll hop on in. Nice and easy to get into, no problem with the flat roof. I got plenty of room for my head and my shoulders, enough room for my knees at 5'11". We have the Softex all the way down, but no seat pocket behind the driver, but we have one behind the front passenger. And here in the center console area, you have 2 heat and air vents, and then way down below, 2 USB-Cs. And then in the back, we have the same clean looking door panel. So here's the front door panel looking good. Here's the back door panel looking the same. The only change is we have hard black plastic up top instead of soft touch. And we do have a cup holder in the armrest, which is nice. In the back, same nice black Softex, nice and clean, nice and comfortable. And then our center armrest, semi-soft, 2 cup holders. So it is a nice, comfortable place to be in the back of this Corolla Cross. Getting into the cargo area of Corolla Cross, you can pop it from the key fob. You can pop it from the tailgate right underneath the Toyota badge. There's a button, you hit it, beeps a couple of times. Nice electric assist on the way up, nice electric assist on the way down using this button here. Now with the rear seats up, you're looking at 25.2 cubic feet of space, because this is the all-wheel drive version. If you go front-wheel drive, you get a little bit more. As we move on in, these are the carpeted floor mats still in the box. Underneath that, we do have the all-weather cargo mat that says Corolla Cross. And then underneath this, we have our spare tire and jack, so that's a nice touch. There is the JBL subwoofer right there. We have some LED lighting in the back as well, some tie downs. We do have the tonneau cover we have to be aware of. But to put the rear seats down, you just hit the button and push them forward. Nice and easy. Hit the button, push them forward. Nice and easy. And now, with the rear seats down, you're looking at 65.5 cubic feet of space in the Corolla Cross. Great number, but again, that's the all-wheel drive number. If you have a front-wheel drive, you get a little bit more. And that tonneau cover is removable, so if you got some really tall items, I like the fact that it's so square, you can put in some really tall items as well. So it's a really good use of space in the back here by Toyota. Toyota window sticker, we'll move on in closer, give you the rundown. There's the color green metallic. Fuel economy costs. Standard equipment on the left, options on the right. MSRP. Let's take her out for a spin. All right, we're out on the road in this 2023 Toyota Corolla Cross XLE all-wheel drive, top trim for the gas-powered Corolla Cross. And just like any Toyota SUV, it's very open and airy in the cabin, which I like. Great visibility out the windshield, side glass, side view mirrors, rear window, no problem. Blind spot monitoring, cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, all that jazz in this Corolla Cross, as you would expect for top trim action from Toyota. Damped really well. I'm getting no vibrations from the chassis into the into the driver's cockpit. And as you can tell, the plate that's stuffed up there between the window and the dash, if I was getting those vibrations, that would be rattling, and that is dead quiet. Maybe if I go over a bump, it'll move around, but it's dead quiet, which tells me Toyota has that chassis vibration eliminated from the passenger space in the vehicle, which is thumbs up. Steering is going to be light and it's going to be vague because it's a subcompact SUV, and this is not sporty. It's designed to get you and your family, friends, gear around wherever you want to go economically, because you have the naturally aspirated 2-liter with the CVT. And that's going to bring you really good gas mileage, even in an SUV. Even with all-wheel drive, you should average about 30 miles to the gallon, according to the window sticker, which is pretty darn good for an all-wheel drive SUV, with good cargo space for sure. But in this class of vehicle, you're going to get wind noise, you're going to get road noise, you're going to get noise coming in from outside of the vehicle, so this is not a quiet cockpit. You're going to get some noise, just so you know. You got the nice 9-speaker JBL sound system, so that should help if you have the radio on. But overall, it's just a really easy vehicle to drive, and I say that about just about every Toyota vehicle I'm in. They just make them easy to drive. They drive smaller than they are, which is a good thing. So we'll come down the road here, and we'll do an emergency stop in 3, 2, and 1. Nice and quick, piece of cake, nice and linear. Now we'll take off. And you can see you're going to get some noise out of this 4-cylinder engine under load. But once you take your foot off the gas and you're cruising, it quiets on down, no problem. But that's going to be true with any 4-cylinder engine. And it just drives very easily down the road. No problem. Turning radius time now in Corolla Cross, it is 17.7 feet, which is a really good number for this class of vehicle. So let's try it out. Oh yeah, just whips right around. Nicely done, no problem. Now we're going to come to a stop. Brand new engine, so we're going to feather in the gas, but we'll give you an idea what this engine sounds like when we're getting the car up to speed from 0 in 3, 2, 1. There we go, we're up to speed on the road here, no problem. So, the last part of the drive, I wanted to get into, what are you going to buy if you're in the market for the subcompact? I mentioned earlier in the review that design on the exterior of Corolla Cross is very similar, reminds me of the Kia Seltos. Now, the 2024 Seltos is already out, so we got to throw that out if we're going to compare these two, and compare this 2023 Corolla Cross XLE all-wheel drive to a 2023 Kia Seltos SX. So, where does the Seltos have the Corolla Cross beat? Because they're both essentially the same price, maybe within $1,000 of one another, right? Kia is going to give you the 10.25-inch infotainment screen, opposed to this 8-inch, but Toyota is going to give you wireless CarPlay, Android Auto. Kia is not. So in my view, that's a wash. They both have dual climate. They both have heated seats. They both have wireless charging pads. So that's all a wash. They both have digital dashes. So that's a wash. They both have sunroofs. But if you go with Kia in the two-tone SX, you don't get the sunroof or the moonroof. So that's a wash. Driveline, 2023 Seltos has the 1.6-liter Turbo 4, 175 horsepower, 195 pound-feet of torque, mated to a 7-speed dual clutch. That's more powerful than this one. So Kia has it on power and torque and transmission choice, in my view, in 2023. But Toyota has Kia on the gas mileage, because more power means less gas mileage. So this beats Kia out in average gas mileage by a couple miles per gallon in combined driving. So Corolla Cross has the gas mileage figure and room with the rear seats.
Sorry,
up.
I'm having trouble understanding you.
Now this stupid thing is going off. Cancel. Now with rear room in the back, cargo space, with the rear seats up, the Seltos and Corolla Cross are so close together. They're almost, the Seltos having a tad bit more, but they're essentially a wash. With the rear seats down, Kia Seltos in 2023, 62.8 cubic feet. This one is 65.5. Both all-wheel drive vehicles. So this has more room in the back. So this has the advantage there. They are both so close when you compare the different features and what they look like even. So let me know, what would you do? Would you go SX Turbo Seltos from 2023 or the 2023 Corolla Cross XLE all-wheel drive? Let me know in the comments, because they're both so close. Even in price, they're so close. But let me know what you do. Let me know what you think about this vehicle. Let me know what you like. Let me know what you don't like. But I want to thank Team Toyota of Princeton for allowing the channel access to this 2023 Toyota Corolla Cross XLE all-wheel drive in green metallic for review today. I'd like to thank all of you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a like. Please also consider subscribing and turn on that notification bell so you'll never miss another Shabby's Rides video. And I'll see all of you on the rebound. Take care, everyone.